Russia's air force has been crippled after Ukraine launched this massive covert operation that was so severe that it may have destroyed future hopes for peace.
I think this fundamentally misunderstands how peace works. I'll be as concise as I can, but basically peace comes when both sides believe the cost of continuing to fight the war is more ruinous than stopping and suing for peace. And both sides know this, hence Russia allegedly planned a so-called Operation Zeus Lightning, the largest ever cruise missile attack on Ukraine since the beginning of the war, to be launched from long-range bombers on the night of June the 1st. It was designed to be so utterly devastating and costly to Ukraine, it would have compelled Ukraine to surrender in the then upcoming peace negotiations. If they failed to do so, they would have been threatened by even more attacks from these bombers. This threat, however, was neutralized by the elimination of billions of dollars worth of irreplaceable long-range bombers just hours before this was supposed to happen, and thus instead the cost of continuing the war for Russia have gone up. The question is, by how much? And is Ukraine's threat of inflicting even more costly blows like this credible enough for Russia to want out, which is particularly difficult at this moment because all of this is happening in the middle of a Russian offensive in the east, where Russia certainly does have the momentum, and the last thing they would want is a ceasefire where Ukraine can pause, take breath, and rebuild their defenses. So did Ukraine's attack destroy hope for peace? Well, it allegedly stopped Russia from launching the largest cruise missile attack since the beginning of the war on Ukraine, which was designed to pummel them into surrender. So you can argue that it did. But at the same time, the destruction of allegedly a third of the Russian bombers on the targeted airfield could have also brought Russia begging for peace. So you could honestly argue either way. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below.